you could have Fluff here. You could bring Fluff over here too, man.
Nice.
That would be great. And whichever one you want. Whichever one you like better.
This one's cool, but
Okay.
this one's special.
I'll tell you what. Put them both on your lap over here, and if you need them, you'll have them.
I think this one's good.
Okay. Come on over here. Over here, the light's a little better if you're sitting right over here in this chair. You're the climber. So where are we?
California. Just kidding.
California, just kidding. You got to tell the people where we are because they don't know.
Colorado.
Colorado. What town in Colorado? Telluride. Telluride. And you know the amazing thing, the few times I've done Facebook Live, there are people from all around the world, not just the United States, and that's the cool thing. And our good friend Ryan is running that beautiful iPhone over there, and then he can read if people are asking us questions, okay? So we're going to talk about Alaska. You've been up there how many times?
2.
2 times. Once out on the water, once up at the head of the bay, a couple times.
That was on the water.
Homestead. You like the water the best.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like mosquitoes?
No.
No. When he had to choose between going out in the bugs in the woods or the water with no bugs, he chose water, no bugs. That was good times.
We got people from Buenos Aires,
Buenos Aires.
Iowa, California.
All over the place. ¿Hablan español en Buenos Aires? Yo creo que sí. Well, you know, we were asked to do a little Facebook Live today to talk a little bit about the show tonight. And we're going to be watching the show here. And there's a double episode. One episode is about me and your Uncle Otsley bear hunting. And he got a nice big fat blueberry bear. And what is one of your favorite meats when you come to Alaska? Tell you what, his mom left him alone with me for a few days and we ate bear breakfast, lunch, supper. Breakfast, lunch, supper. Never got tired of it. So we're going to talk a little bit about Alaska. And the other show tonight is me and my friend Froggy, Bill Frothingham, a veteran. So, and we just got done doing a tour of the United States, and you were with us part of that tour. What was your favorite part of that tour when you were with me and your mom?
When I got this.
When you got that. Well, how cool is that?
What's it say? Wait, hold it again.
Hold it still a minute.
Milwaukee Police. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. So, what were other parts of the other favorite parts when you were on the tour? On stage, you played the jingle bells you made and did a lot of fine singing. Well, anytime you get Kilchers together, you're probably going to hear a little bit of music and a little bit of singing. And I'm going to set the tone here, sing a song I wrote that I sang at a concert when I met Froggy, Bill Frothingham. We're the same age, we were in Vietnam the same year, and we were both cooks over there. He ended up coming to Alaska, found a cabin back in the hills where he spent about a year just kind of healing, kind of thinking about the war and thinking about life and trying to get to a better place, get over that PTSD. So I'm going to sing this song, PTSD, in Froggy's honor, but also in the honor of all veterans, or anybody getting over PTSD, or anybody getting over anything. And my philosophy of getting to a better place is thinking back when you were already in a better place, usually when you were younger. Like Case's age here, pretty good place, pretty happy, smiling all the time. And you know, I can remember when I was your age, the favorite thing I used to do is go ride horses up at the head of the bay. So when I got back from Vietnam, when I've been trying to get over my PTSD, I close my eyes, I visualize happier times. And if I want to be happy, I just go back there where I used to be happy. PTSD, oh tell me, what have you done to me? You've been racking my heart. You've been scrambling my brain. I can't put my finger on it, but I know I'm not the same as that long ago young cowboy out riding on the range. Could have been the mom and dad I had. Sometimes their very best still was pretty bad. Could have been that year in Vietnam. My soul was rearranged. I came back, was called a killer. They said I was deranged. I went looking for that young cowboy out riding on the range. I still can hear the hoofbeats running, see the flowing mane, feel the wind blowing in my hair, my strong hands holding the reins. Well, he's still out there somewhere, I know he hasn't changed. I'm gonna find that young cowboy out riding on the range. World wars, Afghanistan's, Vietnam's, and Iraq's. Send us your young and strong, not sure what you'll get back. Peaceful homes are shattered, filled with fear and pain. Children hiding from the thunder, running from the rain. They're all looking for that young cowboy out riding on the range. I still can hear the hoofbeats running, I can hear the flowing mane, feel the wind blowing in my hair and the strong hands holding the rein. Well, he's still out there somewhere, I know he hasn't changed. Gonna find that young cowboy out riding on the range. You know, everybody you talk to is going to tell you something different about how it works to get to a better place. What healing is all about. How you get over PTSD. Well, for me, it's pretty easy. Like I said, I just close my eyes and I go out there and I find that young cowboy. He's still happy. And I just join up with him. And you know where I always think I'm riding my horse? Right up there where you and I and your mom were riding horses this summer. Up by the Willard cabin, remember? We thought you'd just ride a little ways, and then you ended up not even wanting to get off your horse. I still can hear the hoofbeats running, I can see the flowing mane, I feel the wind blowing in my hair, and my young strong hands holding the reins. He's still out there somewhere, I know he hasn't changed. I'm gonna find that young cowboy. You wanna play with me here? Out riding on the range. Go ahead, a little louder. Gonna find that young cowboy. Out riding on the range. 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 That was a perfect note to end on right there. Good job.
We got Ohio, Missouri, South Carolina.
Any questions coming across the screen there, my good man?
Minnesota loves Otts. Beautiful song by Sue Bridges. Hello from Ohio. My boys say hello to Case.
Hello, Case.
Hello from Huntsville, Alabama.
We didn't make it down to Alabama on this tour, but we made it up to Minnesota. That was pretty cool. Well, you know, Case, this bear hunt that we're going to see tonight, me and your Uncle Otsley went. And I'm going to tell something funny that happened that I don't think anybody's going to see on the show tonight. we both had rifles, and the bear was over there, and I could have let Otsley shoot. If he shot it, fine. If he missed, then I could shoot. But by then, the bear might run away. So we had an agreement we were going to shoot at the same time. We were going to shoot on 3, like 1 and 2 and boom. So we had it all figured out. So we started counting 1 and 2 and boom. And we were going to count in our head after that. So Otsley started 1 and boom, and I shot. And Otsley didn't shoot. And after the bear finally was dead and we shot him, I said, how come you didn't shoot on 3? You were late. And Otsley said, no, you were early. And I said, no, you were late. I know how to count to 3. He said, pff. So we went and took care of the bear. And then I went back and watched the movie that they were filming. And sure enough, your Opa shot on 2. And so when I shot on 2 and Otsley was ready to shoot on 3, it got him all discombobulated. Then he missed I missed my shot. He missed his first shot because I got him all mixed up. Then he finally shot him with a second shot. I don't know if they're going to show that in the episode tonight, but I'm glad your Uncle Otz forgave me for that.
Kim Brown wants to know what Bonnie's doing while you're away.
Well, we got a little cabin way down in Arizona, and we're taking a little winter break. I went on this tour, and now I'm here hanging out with my daughter and my grandson, and Bonnie is down spending some time in our brand new cabin down in Arizona. So I'm going to go join her here in a few days.
Do you guys like Bob Marley's song? That song kind of reminds me of Marley's song.
Well, that is a beautiful compliment. I've actually listened to Bob Marley quite a bit. I like his philosophy and his rhythm and his sounds.
Are you enjoying teaching your grandson the old ways?
I don't think there's anything I'd rather do than teach Case things. So when it comes to Homer, when it comes to the homestead, we have a lot of fun.
Which one do you think we should play this time?
I don't know.
I'll do a mix
Try
and
blowing
match.
on that green one, see what it sounds like. That red one, blow and suck both. Yeah. Let me see if we can find a key on that anywhere. See if there's a
1, 2, 3.
blow on that again. Okay, there we go. Blow on it. I'm going to go blow in and out. Okay, here we go. We'll make a little song together. Just blow in and out, anywhere you want. Well, we are here in Telluride. Me and my grandson side by side. We just singing a song. Playing my guitar, he's playing along. Well, he's the best grandson I've ever seen. My guitar is yellow, his harmonica's green. We're playing here beneath the Colorado skies. Mine are blue and he's got brown eyes. Yes, he's got little brown eyes. He's my favorite grandson. We're in the setting sun, up in the Colorado skies. Well, mine are blue and he's got brown eyes. Mine are blue and he's got brown eyes. Take it away. Woohoo! Well, we are not alone. Old Ryan, he's running that big iPhone. Let me tell you, that ain't all. Bianca and Offer are out in the hall. Just me and my little grandson playing a song in the Colorado sun beneath the bright blue skies. Mine are blue and he's got brown eyes. Mine are blue and he's got brown eyes. Take it again. Go. You are hot. Well, my feet are wet, my socks are damp. You're blowing that harmonica like a little champ. You're the best harmonica player that I've ever seen. Bob Marley would be so jealous, he would turn green. Well, we are here having a little bit of fun in the Colorado sun. Beneath the bright blue skies, mine are blue and he's got brown eyes. Mine are blue and he's got green eyes. Dude, that was the first song you and I ever made up off the top of our heads. And you were like getting the right rhythm, and the right notes. Wait till your mom hears that. Now, Mom was going to be here, but she got detained coming home from wherever she was. So, but you know, Case is a lot cuter than his mom anyway. So I'm sure you guys would rather look at him.
Someone asked, does Jewel have a house on the homestead? And why do you have a house in Arizona?
Two good questions. Jewel does not own a house on the homestead. When she comes to the homestead, there's cousins and aunts.
She lives at Opa's house.
And there's a house for her whenever she wants one. I don't really like to admit this, but since somebody asked, I will. I'm getting older, and Alaska's getting colder. My ears are getting harder of hearing. My neck gets more chilly, and I find myself having to put more stuff on. So I decided, you know, other people have done it. I'm going to try it, take a little winter break. So we got a little place down in southern Arizona, almost to Mexico. I get to practice my Spanish down there, and I get to just play around and kind of be lazy in the sun. So Bonnie's down there kind of testing it out. I'm going to go join her and see how I like it. We might not like it, but we'll wait and see. Son, that was mighty fine playing.
Do you find yourself encouraging your grandson musically the way you did Jewel?
You know, boy, these are hard questions. I'm making one confession after another here. I can honestly say I never set out to teach Jewel. Okay, Jewel, this is how you play guitar. This is how you write a song. I did teach her how to whistle like this. You whistle? He's a whistler too. I taught her how to yodel. I do remember that specifically. Here's how you yodel. In Case is learning how to yodel. But as far as singing, I didn't actually teach her to sing or teach her to songwrite. She was just around it, and it's kind of like a duck. If the duck's around water, they learn to swim. And Case on the tour, he got on stage quite a few times with his mom, played Jingle Bells, and sang.
And whistle.
And
Same
whistled.
song.
Yeah, Daydreamland, right? Now, you know what would probably blow your mom away and blow her right out of the water? If you and your opa on Facebook, which people are seeing around the world, sang Daydreamland together. You want to try it?
Do you know what I think we should do that will blow her into space?
Blow her clear into space. Shall we try it?
I'll tell you what it is first.
Okay.
The song we just sang, the one that we just sang, the harmonica.
Yeah.
It'll blow her into space.
Well, that one will blow her into space. The one we made up. Yeah. So do you want to try Daydreamland with Opa?
No thanks.
No thanks. Okay.
They want to know how Shane is doing.
Nah.
Shane?
He fell off a ladder and broke his back.
He fell off a ladder and broke his back. And I don't know if there's any details out there about it, but yeah, he was on a ladder with a chainsaw. Now, a ladder's dangerous. A chainsaw is dangerous. Put the two together, and that's really dangerous. And he cut a beam, and he didn't calculate that the beam would fly down, knock the ladder out from under him. But he walked to the hospital, and he spent a couple days there. He got a big body cast that you can take on and off, kind of like a turtle shell. And he's doing good. In fact, the episode tonight is going to show Shane leaving the hospital. He kind of already left it here a couple of weeks ago, but they're just showing that tonight. Well, probably the very favorite part of the show for me, of the tour we did with, there was Jewel and me and Otsley and Nikos and Case, just spending time with family, singing songs and having a good time. So tonight's show, black bear hunting with Otsley up in the mountains at the head of the bay. The second episode, me and Froggy in a cabin out in the woods, also up the head of the bay. So I'm going to sing one more song about the head of the bay. And I am tickled that Case likes Alaska, likes the homestead. I know we don't like bugs, but maybe we'll find some really good bug dope to wear next time. Or one of those big mosquito nets. Oh, before I forget, I also got to tell everybody where Case and I went today. Case asked me if I wanted to go into outer space. I said, how long would it take? He said, a couple of hours. So he and I went in his bedroom on the bunk. We had space capsules. We had Pluto, Venus, Mars, Earth. Spent a lot of time, and we made a deal. I said I'd go to space with him if he'd come and do Facebook Live with me. So I'm tickled that he's keeping his part of the agreement. And you can play a little harmonica with me on this song too.
If I want.
If you want to. This song is about the Fox River Valley, inviting all of you to come up there with me someday. And in this song I ask the question, if the valley will stay wild long enough so that my children's children, my grandchildren, can go up there and see the beauty. And so far, all of my grandchildren have been able to go up there and see the beauty. Come along, and I will take you on a journey into the past. Feel the rhythm of the river, and the wind in the Fox River grass. For those times when you're feeling that your life is just a little too fast, feel the heartbeat of the valley and the wind in the Fox River grass. Oh, those times when I was younger, I was a daydreaming schoolboy sitting in class, and my mind would be out there drifting on the green waves of Fox River grass. And those times when I was weary and my life was just a little too hard to grasp, I would close my eyes and I would picture a sunset through Fox River grass. So come along, and I will take you on a journey into the past. Can you feel the rhythm? Feel the rhythm of the river and the wind in the Fox River grass. And for those times when you're feeling that your life is just a little too fast, come and feel the heartbeat of the valley and the wind in the Fox River grass. But the times they are changing. Will her healing silence last? And will my children's children go riding through the Fox River grass? And when it's time for me to journey all down that starlit path, let the wind spread my ashes over the valley, and I will be Fox River grass. I will be Fox River grass. I will be Fox River grass. horse riding rhythm, huh?
We have Ontario, Niagara Falls, Canada, North America, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Chicago, Pennsylvania, Miami, Florida, you name it, Oklahoma.
Thank all you people
more
for
from
tuning
Wisconsin.
in, and I hope to see you at tonight's episode. And I'm especially proud of my grandson here because he's getting an early start. He's not just here sitting in a chair in Telluride, Colorado. He is performing for the world. You are singing to millions of people, and I'm very proud of you. Shall we, why don't you blow on that green one again one time? Let's make up one more little song to say goodbye to these people. Okay, let's hear you play it. Well, we're so sad that we might cry, 'cause now we gotta say goodbye. It causes my heart great pain, but maybe someday we can do it again. We are here and you are there, watching on your iPhone, we're sitting in a chair. I'm trying to think of something that rhymes with harmonica. All across America, they are listening to your harmonica. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you tonight. Discovery Channel, Alaska, The Last Frontier.
We have one last request to do one verse of the theme song.
One request to do one verse of the theme song. You know what? On our tour, we didn't sing the theme song every night, but we sang it a few places, and we had the audience singing along. And one place, they were kind of singing half loud, and I stopped and I said, the last place we did a concert, they sang a lot better, a lot louder, and boy, that got them going, and they were lifting the rafters.
And someone's listening from Nepal.
Nepal.
Yep.
Is Nepal, is that in the United States? Or
No,
is that
that's like out by India, isn't it? Or
Nepal.
it's
India.
far.
I'm geographically challenged, but Nepal is, India area there. Sometimes there's blood, sweat, and tears on Alaska, the last frontier. Life is simple, life is good when you're living like you should. Hey, hey. Sometimes there's struggle, strife, fathers, sons, brothers, wives, but we're making our way, and we'll stay right here on Alaska, the last frontier. Huh?
I guess you'll say.
Pioneer vision, settle this land. Mom and Papa taught us, you need to understand. Oh, the meek won't endure, nor the weak of the heart. This land can make you strong, or it'll break you apart. Sometimes it's blood, sweat, and tears on Alaska, the last frontier. Life is simple, life is good when you're living like you should. Hey, hey. Do you know who made up that part of the song, Hey, Hey? Your mom. Sometimes it's struggle, strife, fathers, sons, brothers, wives, but we're making our way. Yes, we'll stay right here on Alaska, the last frontier. Thanks for requesting Alaska, the Last Frontier. And thanks for watching the show.